now and be a moderator for her. Please, I need my mods here, but I need anybody that can go over there and wait. Damn, she's never mind because we're never mind. It's not a duel. It's not a duel. Fuck. Y'all gonna have to like. Y'all gonna have to like and like and like. I'm sorry. I asked you to do something you can't even do. I asked you to do something you can't even do. Because we're not dual live. She's co-hosting. So I just need y'all to
I
tap
mean, I
the
have a
fucking
backup
screen like
account if this one gets
forever.
banned. But
Okay, does it have 1,000 followers?
no, but I could get back in here.
Okay, we won't say your backup right now. We will not say it right now. What you'll do is if you get banned, send me your backup and I will display it here so that people can go follow at that moment to get you back up so that we can. I don't want to tell them that now and then they go report that page or try to report that page and get it taken down. So go ahead, take your time. Y'all please protect, like y'all need to constantly share and like this live. Share and like, share and like, share and like constantly. That is the only thing that's going to combat these fucking trolls. Go ahead, baby.
So like I was saying, I wasn't in the mood to talk to nobody. I was there by myself. I was in a healing process. I didn't want to talk to nobody. So it wasn't just him, and I didn't want to talk to nobody. So he came over. He started asking me the usual questions like, "Where you from? Your name? Your age?" He asked me if he could buy me a drink, and I said no, thank you, because I know how that goes, and I wanted no parts. He asked me if he could buy me a drink. I said no, or I said no, thank you. And he was like, "Do you realize who I am?" And I was like, "I don't really give a fuck who you are." Like, no.
Right.
And he basically said, "You're a little white bitch. You can't say no to me." And I was like, all right, like he's obviously, drunk. I don't want to be in this situation. So I grabbed my belongings, I threw back the rest of my drink, and I started walking to my car. The bartender asked me if I was okay because he saw him talking to me, and he came over and asked if I was all right. I said, I'm fine, I'm gonna just go home. Started walking to my car. He started walking to my car. And he grabbed me by the arm. My hair was long at the time. I've cut it since then because of this. He grabbed my hair along with my arm so hard that it pulled the hair out of my head and left a big handprint on my arm. I have pictures, I have everything else. I don't really care if y'all want to see it. If y'all don't, I don't really care. I'll post it when I'm ready.
Right. We would never ask you to give anything. Everything is on your time. It's not about what we want. We're not about exploiting your experience. So everything you do is on your own time. You can show us, you don't have to. You can show your face, you don't have to. I don't give a fuck who believes you or not. You should never give a fuck who believes you or not. You and him know what the fuck happened, and I believe you. We believe you. So, with that being said, like I said, this is your platform tonight. You do what you feel you need to.
So he grabbed me so hard that it pulled like the nape of my neck. When you put your hair in a ponytail and it's got that part that kind of comes down a little bit more, kind of like a widow's peak, but in the back. That whole section got pulled out. I would say maybe an inch wide. The top of my arm is where the bruises were. I told him, get the fuck off of me. Get off of me. I don't want you to touch me. Get off of me. I don't like you. Get off of me. Like I said, no, get off of me. And he just kept squeezing and squeezing. And the more I said, get off of me, the harder he gripped my arm to where I can't move. I got in my car. He kind of stood there, banged at my window a few times. I was like, this is why I don't like you bitches anyways. I don't like your kind anyways. He made it sure that he didn't like white women anyways because whatever his experience is. I got in my car. I sat there for about 2 minutes. I saw red. I put my car in drive or reverse because I was pulled into the parking spot. So I put it in reverse and I backed out. Like I floored my car to back out. I thought I was going to kill him. I thought I was going to hit him. I wouldn't have been mad if I did, but that would have been on my conscience because I'm not a fucked up human being. I put it in drive. I put my window down. And I said, if you want this, you better chase me. You're going to have to run after my fucking car. Point blank period. Because you're not going to catch me. I stepped on my gas. My tires started turning. I went home. I took pictures of my arm. I took pictures of the back of my head. It wasn't like a physical fight. I didn't fight him. He didn't fight me. The most he did was grab my arm and my neck. Doesn't make it right that that's all he did. I'm thankful that's all he did, but that doesn't matter. I'm thankful that obviously I know people had it a lot worse, and I'd have to tell myself that that's all he did, kind of thing. But at the end of the day, it's what he did, you know? I still have to live with the fact that he did it to begin with. I have to live with the fact that he did that to me. And I'm to myself, I'm quiet. I'm easily shaken. I'm emotional. Like I didn't report it because he's fucking military. What are they gonna do? They don't care. They don't even care about their own people, as she was saying earlier. They don't even care about their own people. Active duty, veteran, they don't care. I'm gonna report it and then what? I'm gonna get laughed at by the cop that I tell. Are you kidding me? They don't care about nothing but themselves. They don't care nothing about if it don't got to deal with their money or their people. They don't care. Even their people, if it has anything to do with what's going on in their personal life, it don't matter.
At all. At all.
I've been followed to my car by a manager. They didn't do nothing. What do you fucking think? Why do you think the military is going to do anything?
Right.
I know now. But what y'all aren't going to do, and I know that y'all are being a safe space, and like I said, I appreciate it. But one thing nobody can ever tell me is that didn't happen. Because you got me fucked up for I don't care how long you say it. You can say it till the day I die. I know that it happened to me. You can't tell me I'm lying. You can't tell me it didn't happen. And you can't tell me I don't have proof. So whatever y'all have to say in the box, like, I could care less. At the end of the day, this man is a sicko, and y'all are protecting him. I'm not the only person that this has happened to. I'm not the only person that he has done this to. even if I was, it doesn't make a difference whether it happened to me or not. It's my experience, it's my story, and I'm finally ready to go ahead and tell it. The only reason, the way I found out he was in the military, is when I got home and I was scrolling through live, just, the endless fucking scroll. I was scrolling through live, and he fucking popped up. And when I tell you, I sat there for an hour and a half in this man's live, sobbing because all these people that he had in his life. I didn't know who he was at the time when it happened. I didn't know for 2.5 months.
Which, please reiterate how he approached you on that. You don't know who I am.
He said in the beginning, like I said, in the very, very beginning when I started talking, he walked up to me, started trying to get to know me, breaking the fucking ice. And when I said no thank you to him buying me drinks, he says, you don't know who I am? Or, sorry, he said, you don't know who the fuck I am? I said, I don't really care who you are. I don't really care. Like, I said no, that means no. Like, leave me the fuck alone. What part don't you understand? That I was watching him. I said, after this incident, about 2.5 months later, I was scrolling through live on an endless scroll, and he popped up, and I sat in his live for an hour and a half, sobbing, looking at those numbers, looking at the comments, throwing my phone down because I couldn't take it anymore, picking it back up, seeing what was going on, sobbing, because not only does this man have a following, he's got people that believe him. He doesn't just have the numbers. He's got people in his live. He's got people in his comments. He's got minions running around to different lives. He's got all this shit. And this is a man that y'all are protecting. I wasn't swayed. I didn't even want to have a conversation, never mind do anything else. I wasn't swayed. I didn't say the next day. When did I say the next day? I just can we let them like come through? I want them to talk.
Yeah, if that's what you want. If that's what you want. Yeah.
I appreciate y'all for doing it while I was talking. But y'all got questions, I got answers. Let's do it. What's up? I don't want a pity party. I don't want y'all to feel bad for me. Nothing.
Something that just really stood out to me. And just another reason why I know you're not lying on this man. You said when he asked you, like, you don't know who I am. when you corrected yourself, you said, you don't know who the fuck I am? That is him. That is him. When we got ready to go to the club that night and we got ready to open the doors to get in the car to go to the club, one of the first things he said was, I'm a fucking man. Don't no woman open the door around me. And I thought, wow, your chivalry is very aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Got around to my door, and I was gonna open my own door because there's 3 fucking women. I'm not gonna fucking stand here and wait for you to get to my door for you to open the door for me. So I go to my door to open my door. Here he come running. What the fuck did I just say? I open the doors around here. And I just looked at him. And I remember just looking at him like, really, nigga? Like I'm dressed like a whole boy today. Like I know it. Like I like, and that's been a defense mechanism of mine, being a essay victim of childhood. I always felt like, if I wanted to keep the straight man's eye off of me, just dress like a boy. So I still have a habit of doing that, right? So it was purposely done that night because I don't know this man. I don't want no man that I don't know attracted to me. And I'm not saying that he still can't be attracted to me. That is my defense mechanism. Does that make sense? It's just my defense mechanism. I bask in my masculinity when I'm around men that I don't want to find me attractive. Not saying it works. It's just what I do. So I just remember looking at him like, I know I look like a whole boy tonight. Why the fuck do you think I even want you to open my door? And I just laughed and put my head down like, this is so fucking ridiculous. Like, is this what we finna have to deal with tonight? This belligerent ass shit? But okay, buddy. Whatever. The way you corrected
My thing
yourself.
is
Because that fuck was significant. That fuck was significant. You don't know who the fuck I am?
and he doesn't just say you don't know who the fuck I am. Like he emphasizes that word. He
That
makes it seem
fuck.
like that
Yes.
word is gonna throw his whole sentence off if he don't say it.
Right.
And he says it so
Yes.
aggressively that it makes you like turn your head like did you want the hands or no?
Like, did you really talk to me like that?
Did you want me to kick you in the nuts like my mama taught me or no?
Right.
I don't play that. I don't like that. And the second you start emphasizing your words around me, it makes my mind run. I already have anxiety, baby. Like, and it's not a
Same.
laughing matter, and I'm not laughing. I'm sighing out words, and that's the best way I can put it. And when I tell you I've never feared, I walk around with a stunner now because of it. A man gets too close to me and I'm uncomfortable, I just and 9 times out of 10 they walk away. If they're brave, they'll try to come talk to me, but I don't like men in my space. I don't like men near me. I have a boyfriend, and that doesn't mean I don't love him. But a strange man that if I'm walking and he gets too close, I'm lighting that ass up. I'm gonna let you know I have it, and if you have the balls to step to me, now you're getting because of this one situation. Y'all had a lot to say before I said leave the comments on. Y'all had a lot in the box to say, and now that I said leave the comments on, I want the questions. I'm here to answer your questions. Y'all don't got shit to say. I don't carry around that with me because yes, it's legal where I live, and yes, I could if I wanted to,
No, she already said
but
it
I would never
happened
be
in
able to pull
June.
that trigger.
She already said
I would
earlier it
never
happened
be
in
able to pull
June.
that. It happened in June, not August.
Um, what are your questions? Don't block me. And be respectful when y'all ask these questions. No, you
If
don't
y'all
get
are
blocked when
asking
you ask
honest
questions.
questions,
You
ask
get
them.
blocked when you're being disrespectful. Y'all can ask y'all's questions without being disrespectful. We know this. You don't have to be insensitive. You don't have to be gaslighting. It doesn't have to be a leading ass question. You can be respectful because you were not there and ask her questions. So choose your words wisely. What? Hold on. First, why are y'all? First of all, why are y'all asking questions that she's already answered? She already said she didn't go to the police. Now, if you want to ask a question because you're just
No, I
now
didn't go to the
coming
police.
in, if you want to ask questions because you're just now coming in, you can do that respectfully. Hey, I missed it. May I ask a question first? Don't come in with that bullshit. Did you call the police? She's already answered
I'm
that.
gonna tell you why I didn't call the police the night of. I'm gonna tell you why I didn't call the police. I didn't call them because I was worried about getting home. That's the answer that you get, because that's the answer that I have, and that's the answer I feel like giving. I didn't call them because I wanted to make sure I got home, and when I got home, or to the hotel, not even home, because I don't live in Georgia. When I got back to the hotel, I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know if he followed me. He didn't come up behind me. I was checking over my shoulder the entire way home. And you know what I did when I got home at 12? I think it was 12:17 when I walked in that door. I sat there and I cried. I cried and I cried, and I didn't leave that hotel room until it was time to get on the airplane. I let the office know if there's anybody that comes in, or the front desk, or whatever they're called. I said, if there's anybody that comes in and tries to go to this hotel room, please don't let them up.
Do
I
you
didn't get
mind?
to with him to be in any situation.
Do you mind if the people that have enough to come in the box come in the box?
Sure, go ahead.
If you have a
But the second
thousand
you start being
followers,
disrespectful, getting loud, trying to
oh,
invalidate my
they'll be blocked. You
experience,
ain't got to worry about
that's it.
that.
I'm
They'll be
done.
blocked. They'll be blocked. If you have 1,000 followers, come in the box with your questions. If you don't, put them in the question box, because a lot of y'all are asking the same questions over and over again, and that is really irritating. I'm sorry, it's irritating. Y'all aren't even watching the comment section to see what people are asking. Y'all are literally asking this woman the same questions over and over again. So put them in the box so we can weed them out. Put your question in the box.
Someone said, how is he supposed to know where you were staying? Because I seen him at the
Hello.
bar, and how do I know he wasn't following me? Hello.
How y'all doing? No,
Um,
I've been in here, but I'm still kind of like confused.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You asked how we were doing, right?
Uh huh.
Give us a chance to answer that. You are talking to SA victims. You don't ask no rhetorical questions. You ask how we were doing, give her the respect of answering that.
Man, let me get out of here. Man, you got time.
Okay, bye.
Fuck you.
Bye.
Bye. It don't make me no difference. You want to come here and be disrespectful, that's on you. You don't ask a question about how she's doing and then go straight into your fucking questioning.
Someone said, how is
Next
he supposed to
person.
know where you were staying? He could have followed me in his car if he had a car. I don't know how he got there. I don't know what means he has. I don't know if he knows who I am, or I don't how do I know this isn't some guy that followed me here?
Right.
He could have followed me in his car to the hotel that I was staying at. He could have, if I lived there, he could have followed me home.
Right.
Then he would know where I live. How do I know that this man hasn't been watching me my whole trip? I don't.
And with the creep that he is and the way he's been watching me, who knows? He might have been watching you this whole time. May we ask what prompted the last interaction through the window after you got in your car?
He was banging on my window. He followed me to my car and he was banging on my window. And the way it went is I reversed, I floored it in reverse, and I put my passenger window down just a crack so that I could scream what I needed to scream and get the fuck out of there. And I put it right. He could have got my license plate. What is he going to do with my license plate?
He could have looked you up, baby, if he got your license plate. He definitely could have looked you up.
It was a rental, so it doesn't, I mean...
Well, that's true.
I mean, he could have if he really wanted to, but, I mean, are you calling
if it was
every
a rental,
rental?
that's even safer for you. You know,
I don't
but you
go
could have been
places and
driving
drive
your
my own
own
car.
POV.
It's a good point.
I guess I'm wondering what prompted the statement.
Which one?
I don't understand.
But if you want me, you're going to have to catch me?
I think that's the statement that they're talking about, and I don't even see the point in asking that. But it's your platform, baby. Go ahead.
I don't remember if I said those exact words. It was something along the lines of, if you want me, you're going to have to catch me. I said that because I'm in my car and I'm going to be safe, and you can't catch me now. You can't get to me once I'm in my car. She stayed long enough for her to let her window down. I didn't stay long enough. It took 2.5 seconds to say what I had to say and get the fuck up out of there. He was still standing there when I got the fuck up out of there. He can't catch me. That's the point. You're never going to get to me. You might have got to me with that, however long it took for him to do what he did to me. And I'm not going to say which part of me he touched, but the reason this turns into a essay is there's a reason for that. But I'm not going to say which part because I don't feel comfortable showing that or sharing.
It was an essay when he grabbed your arm. It was an essay when he grabbed your arm. It was sexual harassment when you told him no, and he got mad. And somebody, you don't know who the fuck I am, and all of that shit. That was sexual harassment then. That moment that he put his hands on you, there's no doubt about that. That's sexual assault. That is sexual assault. That is sexual Assault. No doubt about that. I don't give a fuck where he touched you. I don't give a fuck where he touched you. He did not have your consent. And why would y'all be questioning her having a little piece
No,
of
I don't have
victory,
kids.
getting away from this motherfucking creep that she knows that probably ain't nobody she can tell that's gonna do anything about this, but motherfucker, I got the fuck away from you. You fucking creep. Why is there even a question about what she did? Are y'all going to question him? Is my question. Do y'all have questions for him?
No, they're not.
That's
I
my
know for a fact they're not.
Exactly.
And that's why I didn't go to the cops. They're going to ask me all these questions and do what to him? Absolutely fucking nothing. You know why? Because he's protected by the government. Because he's government property. And they're not going to write out their own. Why would they do that?
Right.
He's making them money. Why would they do that?
How you gonna verify it? Tell me that. Even if you had the date, the exact time, the exact location. How you gonna verify it? Huh?
No, I was by
How are
myself.
you going to verify? I'm talking about the person in the comment section that just asked you that. How are you going to verify it? Now the cops could. The cops could very well do that, but we all know they don't give a fuck. We know they don't give a fuck. How are you going to verify it? What does that do for you? She's already given the dates. And we've already established that nigga was indeed in Georgia. I don't need to know nothing else. But I ask him, if you want us to believe that you were not in Georgia, show that leave paperwork, buddy. That's all I'm going to ask for. Show that leave paperwork on camera. I dare you. I dare you. Show that leave paperwork on camera. Matter of fact, show that leave paperwork for August too. Because remember, you essayed someone in August too. In California. Not me.
And the
Somebody
crazy
else.
part is I had no
Show
idea
that
about
leave
these other
paperwork.
people. I had no idea about anybody else. I came in this live as I was scrolling today. And I stopped because I heard his name and I was like, what's this? And sure as shit, she was talking about what happened. I was like, wait, there's other people. What? It's not just me. And I hate to say it, but I'm glad I'm not alone.
I know what you mean, baby. I know what you mean.
And I don't mean the way that it sounds.
I know what you mean, though. I know exactly what you mean.
I mean, I'm glad there are people that I can come to about the same person and they know exactly what I'm saying. Even if it's not by the same person, I know that it happens daily.
But knowing that it's the same person.
Millions of women.
Knowing that it is.
I'm sorry. Just like they're here for me, they're here for you, babe. We're gonna give her a minute to breathe. Nobody helped me because nobody was there. I don't know if it was because of my color. I'm not gonna play that card. Fuck no, I'm not playing that card.
It was not because of your
Everybody
color.
in
You when he said to you that as a white woman you don't have the right to tell him no. I believe that with all my heart. I believe that that man looked you dead in your eyes and meant that shit because you're white. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you, baby. I don't fuck with crackers at all. And when I say crackers, I mean racist white people. Racist white people. I don't fuck with them. I don't give a fuck what happens to them.
neither do I.
But if they're not racist, I can fuck with that. Because I don't want nobody to have no reason to try to switch this up. Because right now I don't even care if you've done some racist shit or not. That's not what we met on.
Y'all can dig
And we'll
all up
grow
through
from
all my
there. We'll
profiles. I
grow.
will give them
We'll
all
grow
to
from
you.
there. We'll grow from there. But that conversation ain't for tonight. Because it don't fucking matter right now. It don't fucking matter right now. That's not how I met you. I didn't meet you on no racist bullshit. I'm not finna go there tonight. But I do believe that that man looked you in your eyes and told you that because you're white, you have no right to tell him no. I believe that with my whole fucking heart. I don't believe that's something you made up. Just like I don't believe you made up him saying to you, you don't know who the fuck I am. I know he said it. I know he fucking walked himself to your car. Because that's exactly what he did to Cuban that night.
And he didn't walk next to me either.
I know he probably just followed you.
He walked behind me. And I could see his shadow on the ground.
Because we were all together, he told her, I'm walking you to your car. She said, no, thank you. I don't need you to walk me to my car. That motherfucker looked at her and said, what the fuck did I just say? I'm walking you to your fucking car. So we all walked her to her car because that's how aggressive that nigga was.
Is anybody recording this?
Oh, yeah. It's being recorded. I really can't even fucking think straight, honestly.
Well, I just want to thank you again for giving me the platform and allowing me the time to come on here. Because when I came in here earlier, you could have said, no, I don't think so. You could have interrogated me like everybody else in these comments want to. Not everybody. Some. But you didn't do that. You gave me a platform. You gave me the time. You got on here when I said I could. And I appreciate that.
I appreciate you sharing your truth. I appreciate you allowing us to be there for you.
And I'm not in tears right now because I can't anymore. I can't. I've done it for a year already.
I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry. I know our apologies are not enough. I know us saying sorry to you is it does nothing. It really does nothing.
I need to
I'm
go make
sorry.
my husband some dinner. So I need to go.
We love you. We are here for you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being a voice for the unheard. I don't think you know how much of a voice you've been for me today. I don't give a fuck how nobody else feels about any of this. I don't. I know what this man did. He knows what he did. And that's all I've ever needed this whole time. But you were a voice for me today, specifically for me today. I can't speak for nobody else, but you were specifically today. Y'all ain't shit, boy, I tell you.